things that brings you happiness too, that don't harm you. The gum harms you.
Is it the aspartame that's in it?
It's not just that, because there's other things they put into it. And
Alright,
everything.
give conscious, have subconscious, give conscious something to replace it.
Okay, so, and that's done immediately, so that's done. Instead of chewing, you won't have a desire to chew, you won't have the nervous habit. This is just nervous habit and stuff and everything. So
I took this on after smoking.
right, and so now she does no longer need that. Can I have a piece of tissue for?
I keep it in my car.
You know what?
I
It
just thought
keeps me
she knew
awake when I drive a long distance. So how do I just say you're going to stay awake?
And
Well,
so
finish
let
this
Especially
so
when I'm
now,
driving like 24 hours
I
straight.
stopped chewing for a while, then I started to do
Okay.
this.
Self-hypnotize yourself and let your eyes be open.
so let all that poison out of your body now. Spit it out.
And
You have desire to let that go. Okay, your subconscious is working with
But it is. It's going to take a few minutes, so it's telling me it's going to be a little bit of a process.
you. Okay. Process is
It was
over
fun,
because your
wasn't it?
conscious
No, that
mind
was
is now taking control. It doesn't want any harm to come to
Oh,
you.
that's true.
So now it's working with the subconscious. Everybody's in
It is.
agreement. Out it comes.
Did she do it?
She's still holding on to a little bit of it. She's not sure
I want
that.
to blow bubbles.
But there's other things you can do instead.
Well, I can blow bubbles, but...
Don't do it in public, though, please. That's not exciting.
No, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
bubbles.
And we all, and so there's some residue here from her being in her childhood and chewing bazooka
Yeah, I love that. I love
Oh,
bubbles.
Bazooka,
I love that too.
gum and everything when that was a pure thing.
Well, they still
And that-
make bazooka. Is it the same?
but they changed the formula.
Nothing's the same.
None of
Yeah,
them
they
are.
did change.
even the little penny candies, they
Right.
changed all the
Everything is
Blueberry
now loaded with
chains and-
poison.
Raw poison. It's like
All
rat
poison.
poison.
Yes,
Rat poison.
yes, that's right. It is.
That's what
That
I
is the
keep
same
seeing.
stuff that
That's what I keep
that's
showing me, rat
right.
poison.
That's
Oh my
what
God.
that was. I couldn't remember
Okay.
what it was.
I'm done.
Yeah.
That is
I saw the rat poison.
right.
Wow.
that is what they put in the gum.
Yep, I'm done.
I read, if anyone
And
wants
so-
to learn about food, go on the Food Babe. Put her on your. When I read what she put, what is in gum, I stopped chewing it
Drifting and
immediately.
floating,
You wouldn't believe what
drifting
is in
and
it.
floating,
Wow.
drifting
It's
and floating.
disgusting.
Wow. Why is it so expensive?
You know,
You're now removing
That gum
the
that you
part,
chew is-
the other part that was holding on
or something
because
that
you
take
bought
care of.
Oh,
this.
they love
You have a
to let
vested
you
interest in it.
buy that
Oh,
$4.
So you're releasing that now
Just like cigarettes.
because
Yeah.
you are no longer
Yeah.
tied
Yeah.
to that idea that you have to keep it because you got money into it. What you did was release some energy, which was money, to go out and do good.
Yeah.
So now you do not want to give this to anyone.
We'll just throw it away.
It's just throw it away.
Okay.
And that's okay.
Mm-hmm. No, that's okay.
And the reason it's okay is that
It's poison.
it's not just poison and everything, but it can go back into the earth and be renewed into something else.
Release the energy, yeah.
We're releasing that energy this time to it. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, feeling wonderful, feeling good.
This is the Food Babe.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is.
Anything. She is like the detective. See her with the magnifying glass? She will. She's taken all these companies down. She tells you what's in everything, and
Wow.
she's really great.
Excuse me, just want to grab these, your phone.
Sorry I ambushed you, but I couldn't
It's
take
fine
it
now.
anymore. You were putting poison in your body.
That's fine. It's fine now. I can feel the difference. I can feel that it's in total
As you released it.
Yeah, it's really amazing actually.
Throw mine out too.
I
don't even have to go down. Mine's gone.
now it was amazing. Like I had written.
She mine because it's already in dry mouth, and I forgot to put that in here.
You got dry mouth?
Yeah, I started getting like my once my legs and everything are itchy, my mouth is dry.
Let's put it down. Put it down somewhere, right somewhere. You got it. You got the whole thing. You didn't finish. Oh, you got dry mouth down there?
No, I don't have that down there.
Then
Write it
write it down because
But I think some of this is gonna resolve.
Okay, probably will, but write it down so I make sure
Ask
that all
about
that
it.
is done.
Annie, Annie, you're gonna have to, bring your device, this one. We're gonna have to go to Best Buy, okay, because mine fits in mine perfectly, but it won't fit it where it pops out.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I've tried it like 4 times, and I don't wanna
No,
mess
it's
mine
so
up.
wild, it's so different when you feel it coming to a
Mine
brand.
is out in a car. But
Look
mine
at
should
yours.
work
It's
just
such a-
like
Oh, is
that.
this yours?
It's just an
That's
amazing
mine,
feeling.
And it works okay?
Yeah, it works okay.
Wait till
Mine.
I'm very
wait till you experience it.
Go get yours. So,
Yeah.
Because I gotta check and see how it works with mine.
Yeah,
I want to do, you do.
yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do it.
Oh, I love those butterflies. That's one of my things, are butterflies. They bring me messages and stuff.
I love butterflies. I can't wait to get back to my garden, my birds, my butterflies, my food.
And I have my one and only
So
cat
sad when
who's
I
a
left because I didn't fill up the bird feed.
Well, have your brother bring
It's
some.
right here. Oh,
Keep
they
your
wouldn't
brother
do.
some.
No, they wouldn't know what to do. My brother barely even cuts the grass.
Aw.
He hates to cut the grass. He complains about it. Keep telling him.
Okay, gather around, gather around, gather around. Are you done? It might be just the case, but you took it out of the case?
no, I got the flashlight and I looked and the flashlight shouldn't be interfering with it. It should go right into the plug.
The flashlight should be interfering with
No,
it?
no, the case shouldn't be interfering with it. It pops it out. When she gets hers, we can give it a shot.
Okay,
No,
so
because then I'll go.
This is hers, yeah.
How's your
And
feel?
I'm looking at the way it
Nice.
almost looks like it's even, like when your feet or something.
You don't have to recline, but you can just put your feet up. Alright.
it was rejecting the fact that you were not in control.
It could have been that energy just popped that right out.
You say that laughing, but that happens.
I know. I'm laughing, but I'm thinking anything. You know what? I found my keys this morning with no problem, so
Cool.
I knew I was back on track.
That's funny. I gotta get shadows.
I can't have it at 2 things.
Oh, they must be really important things. That's okay. Why? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's not working.
So what about the mom?
Oh, that is on the mend right now, but I would like my son to.
Yeah, so might as well go ahead, because, yeah, because the maybe so old stuff that he needs to do.
Not getting any
Put
charge.
your feet up. If you pull that thing, your feet, you can feet
Oh,
just pops up. Pull it. Okay. And then I.
oh, I love this.
See, I'll just share hers. Okay.
We'll share it. Okay.
Now it pops it out.
Where's the
Okay.
rock?
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh?
Cynthia, do you have another charger somewhere?
Sarah did.
Put your feet up.
Okay,
Phone charger?
Take the rest of the cheesecake and
What?
Do you have another phone charger?
Okay.
this weekend and take care of
Thank
it.
you, Annie.
Yeah, but,
Thank you for taking it.
yeah, maybe after.
This,
But, I wonder what, it's the same one, Annie.
Well,
Annie, we gotta go back to the store and see, and bring these two things with us.
Okay.
I can bring it out here.
Do we want to do it Sunday or?
Well, no, I want to come in there because I want to see if it's a plug plugging in
You
or
want me to bring it
something.
in there?
Pardon me?
I'm going to bring it in there because I don't know
Yes.
if it's a plug here,
No,
Oh, you're right.
this thing.
I mean,
I'm
we can
eliminating
just-
as much as I can.
can't
Look
do
at how he goes to each one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put, Annie, I'm putting this up here,
Oh, okay, thank you.
okay? And this is Ron's. but I try, it's just popping it out.
Okay, because I haven't tried that yet.
They may either have to, it may be something wrong with that, or they may have to, and you've got a year's warranty, they may have to trade it and switch it out or something.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And, Barbara, I have to tell you, you remind me of my friend Holly that we went to East Carolina together in the first year teaching.
Uh-huh.
She was across the hall from...
You did bring your phone?
Oh, that's okay. Is she being filmed for this?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have one with the camera? Oh,
What
no,
are you ladies doing? What do you think y'all are doing?
they're just putting their feet up.
Yeah, I know what y'all thinking. We're taking the trip too.
Maybe he wants me to take it from the side. Do you want me to take it from over there?
Yeah, you're gonna have to take it from over here.
Okay.
There's a plug right there.
Or from there or whatever.
They're right there.
Yeah.
A second.
Right anywhere. Okay.
Do you want to get them both in the...
Yeah, I want to get both. And so if it comes from over.
For the dogs.
Before the dawn of time.
Intern.
Interns. Yeah, they
They
were
were
like,
normal people.
If it's a teaching hospital, they bring all the interns in.
it wasn't like,
Oh, no?
like, they were like, do you mind if they all, I'm like, I don't care, just get us.
Yeah. Get it out of me, get it out of me, put me
How many kids do you have?
Just get it out.
I had a kidney stone, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Modesty went out the window. I didn't care what anybody saw, just give me the drugs.
Sit here.
About, no, because I want to be able to zoom in if I need to.
Right. Yeah, that's good. Now put that down so you're not so comfortable. I don't want you to be comfortable and dozing off.
Okay, we won't. No, we won't. We're fine.
I'll put it down.
You can tell us, give us the suggestion.
No,
I suggest that y'all stay away
We'll put it down.
and listen, because now I just brought her in and now she's sitting down. Hi, Pam. Are you recording?
Yep,
Okay. Hi, Pam. Thank you for coming out. So today we're going to do the interview, what's called the interview, and we're going to talk about things. We're going to talk about hypnosis, what it's like to go into trance, which you already know, but what it's like to have a session where we bring in your higher self. Okay? So, I see that you brought me some questions and stuff. I want to go over them with you beforehand. A lot of times, the higher self comes in and we get to talk about stuff like what you got there, and it gets cleared up even before we do the session. So, okay? So, if you're ready to let go of that now, then give it to me.
Let me read them to you.
Would you like to?
It doesn't matter. If you can read my writing, that's fine.
You have a beautiful handwriting. Just have to get it in focus. So I think I
You need
might
your
go get
glasses?
my glasses.
A second.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Barbara. Okay. So, questions. Is hypnosis in alignment with your purpose? Okay? So I can tell you from the beginning, whatever you are doing, you're on the right path. There's no right or wrong. What I have found in doing sessions is that it has come through that there is no wrong way of doing anything. There's no right way. It's your way. And from the very beginning, before you came in here, you made contracts and agreements with everybody that's going to come in with you. Now, I don't know what your belief system is. I'm not trying to change it. I'm just telling you what I know. And whatever you like to agree with, that's fine. Whatever you don't feel comfortable with, kick it out. Okay? So, from doing sessions, I know that, well, we've already done the thing where you know that You still okay with that part? Okay. He wants to know, are you still okay with that part?
Yes, Mommy.
And he's excited about it too. So, you evidently have some connection with animals too. I don't know what it is because I've been watching.
I know they're drawn because they love her.
I just
And
don't love them quite as much.
you feel their energy though, I know you do.
Yeah.
So, okay, Mr. Itchy. And so, everything is a choice, and you get to create whatever you want to create. Everything you see around you, the chairs you're sitting on and all, it seems solid and everything, but, you know, scientists know that it's just where it's vibrating at what frequency it's vibrating at, it seems solid. And so, when the astronauts went into space, they knew this, and so the magnet, I think that's what it is, whatever it is, the gamma rays or whatever, they can go straight through you without harming you. And that's what happens. Even on this earth, you're not protected from it. It goes right through our atmosphere and everything. And so, because you're vibrating at a certain frequency, and it shoots right through that certain frequency that you're vibrating at and everything else. And so it doesn't leave holes. You don't see the holes and stuff and everything. So when you before you came into this earth, you made contracts with people to do certain things to help you on your journey. Now the reason you are here is to learn about love. That's it. Nothing else. Just, it's always about love. Okay? It's learning to love yourself and learning to love others. All right? So whatever you chose is the correct path. Now, if you truly want to be happy, this is one of the things they did get right in the Bible, is that Jesus said that you should be of service to your fellow man. That's where you get the happiness. Okay? And you will notice that when you're helping people and stuff, you feel so much better, so much happier. So that's what it is. So, now you know about hypnosis and everything. We've done some stuff with hypnosis, but I want to explain it more so. But and so now you know what you can do with hypnosis and everything. Does that seem like the path for you? Yeah, you feel pretty good about it. When you say that I'm a hypnotist, I don't see you bad, but everything's going. I'm just playing with you. I'm surprised y'all showed up with the badges. That is so cool.
I didn't even realize they had one.
That's why I just got mine bigger. I didn't want it that small.
Yeah, and so that and part of the thing with you doing this class and everything, you want to draw attention to yourself. That's why I say get the biggest badge that you can get. And that's why I'm going to put light on it. But leave me alone. I want people to notice me. There are those out there who want to come to me and learn what I'm doing and be awakened. That is what you're being called to. This is metaphysical. And of course, the course is metaphysical hypnosis techniques, right? So you're working on that spiritual side, the God part of it. So that's what you want to do. You want those people. Okay, so they have they know that they want to come to you. You got to put yourself out there where they can find you. Okay, that's why I said you're going to be doing demonstrations and everything. You want to work one-on-one. Okay, so did I. Okay, but to get that one-on-one, you have to do things to put yourself out there so they can find you. And any way that you do that in a positive way is fine, including offering to do it on TV for the morning shows and stuff. And your skill level will be so high that you don't care that you're on TV with billions of people watching you, because it doesn't mean anything. You're putting yourself out there for those billions to find you. And so that makes you feel good. Instead of nervousness, now you're excited. And you're calm with that excitement. Okay? Radio shows, same thing. They're always looking for stuff that's exciting that's going to get them more views. Well, I can tell you, hypnosis will do that. And that's how that will be when you are comfortable with it. You will do that if that is part of the thing. In fact, it will seek you out for it. You'll be doing this stuff, and the information will get out, and they'll want to know, what is all this stuff? Oprah, Dr. Oz, they all use hypnosis. They've all had people on to help them. Okay? And they have found that that is the highest rating show of all time, is when they're using the hypnosis. Dr. Phil uses it. So, why not? Get out there and be among them. You're the top 10%. Well, okay, you're in the top 10%, and this is, I'm teaching y'all this, so this isn't going out to anybody else. Okay, so I can say these things and stuff. So normally, I wouldn't be talking to you saying you're, of course not. You come for me to help you with something, and so I would not be saying you're the top 10% of the hypnotists. So, all right. So you made these contracts and everything. You are in charge. Everyone that is in your life that comes to you, even me, made these agreements to be here with you for that. Okay? And you get to change it if you don't like it. You get to modify it if you want something different. Okay? Nothing's written in stone, except for you're here to learn about love. That might be the only thing. Anything else is negotiable. Okay? So this is all an illusion, like being on the deck of the Enterprise, the holographic deck of the Enterprise, and you get to choose everything. Every second, it changes. You get a new slate. So from the point that we started this, changes have been made, and now you're a different person. You don't really notice those changes and everything, but you actually are. You have agreed to include certain things now that you hadn't agreed to before. You're more aware. You're making those neuron connections in your brain, the synapses and stuff. And so that is what's going on. So, you got any questions so far? You good? Okay, great. So, now, when we do the session, let's talk a little bit about hypnosis and everything. So hypnosis isn't anything like you've been taught before. And so you can't get stuck, all right? That's the first thing. You won't lose control. In fact, you're more in control than at any other time in your life. Okay? Your senses are more heightened. You get to connect to the universal knowledge. So if you were going to tell me a lie, okay, in the normal, like you are now, you tell me the lie and I go, I think that's a lie. But under trance, you would tell it so well that I'd go, wow, that's amazing. You see? And that's why they won't let it be used in court of law, because they know that. But they also know that you can remember things, like where you put your keys, what color somebody's eyes were, what time the clock over here on the wall was, even though consciously you didn't register it, your subconscious has been recording everything. Everything, all your five senses, and they're heightened. Now they say 100 times, but I don't know what that means. To me, I can do 10 times. So your eyesight, your smell, taste, feeling, hearing, all that is heightened. So you'll hear everything that I say to you. You won't be knocked out. I wish I had that little thing and I could just knock you out and just fix everything and then slam, bam, okay, go on your way, you're done. You know, but I don't. I don't have any powers but to guide you into trance. I am not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I can't do any of those things. So for healing, did you put anything down for healing? Okay. For healing, I don't do it. I guide you in. I take you back and connect you, help you connect to your higher source, to your subconscious. okay? Whatever you want to call it, the God part of you. And I never know who's going to come through, but it's going to be the right entity to do the work that you need to do today. You might go all the way back and become source, okay? Or you might just be a little kid with this knowledge, you know, a 12-year-old, and we just work with that, whatever it is, okay? But usually with light workers, and you're a light worker, it's usually a little bit higher on the spectrum. But whoever needs to come through, you have your spirit guides, you believe in spirit guides and angels and stuff, so they're there. We connect to them, okay? And so they're there with information for you. We'll ask if they want to come forward. If you want to know their names and stuff, or you can give them names, especially your spirit guides. They don't care. Angels don't care. You can name them whatever you want to. My sister likes to use Michael. It doesn't matter that she says Michael, because the right one, each entity specializes in different things. Michael specializes in electronics and stuff, and so it doesn't matter. All right? So whatever it is that you need to help with, that's the entity that shows up. It could be ETs, you know, Ashtar could show up. It doesn't matter. Okay? Whoever is there is to help you. If you want to talk to the ETs and stuff, we can contact them and have them come in if that's what you want to do. And they love to. That's one of the things that they're trying to do, is to raise the vibrational level so that everybody's in universal agreement that there are ETs, and that they are not harmful, and not to say that there aren't some ETs that don't want us, that don't harbor the best intentions for us, because there is. Just like in this life that we lead now, there are people here, entities here, that don't have your best interest in mind. But unless you invite them in, they can't come. So when we ask for ETs to come, it's only on your highest good will that they appear, okay, to you. And so this is the safest thing that you can do, and connecting back to get to any answers that you want. So any answers about whether there's ETs or not, if you want that answer, hello, they're coming in. Okay? So that's up to you. And so if that's down here, we'll talk about it. If that's what you need to know for this life, the most important thing is where you're at right now. Okay? That's the only time that really exists. Now, Einstein knew that we could bend time around and everything. We can go into the future, we can go into the past and everything. But we get to choose all these different things. So there are other entities that are you. When you came to this earth, you probably splintered in 4 or 5, maybe more entities that are doing work too. Okay? But they don't matter. No one, no thing, no person matters but you. Okay? And you are not here to seek anybody's approval to be you. You're not going to give that away. But that's what people want. You know, they're always trying to get you to agree with them and stuff like that. No longer. Okay? You take that back. I showed you how to do the Superwoman thing. And so that's taking back your power. And you're not going to give that away anymore. And you are the creator of your life. From the beginning of you, even before coming in here, but from the beginning of your birth, you started creating things. You started creating your reality. Okay? And who's going to be in it and everything. You get to change it anytime that you want to. You don't like something about yourself? Change it. You like something about yourself? Make it more powerful. I like how I talk to people. I like how I make them feel good. If that's what you do, and that's what you like to do, then increase that. Okay? You get to make the choice. No one else. You. right now. So whatever you want to do right now, choose happiness. That will always put you on the right path. It will always bring you back to be in alignment. So we are always trying to balance. It's like a dance. And there's a light side, there's a dark side to us. And we need to love both sides. They're equally important. But I would say when you're seeking balance, it's just to be a little bit to the feeling of goodness. Okay? I call it the happy, happy side. You know? And so now you understand, you know that you're God. So you have a dark side and a light side. Okay? When other light workers come up to you and talk to you about this, they're going to tell you, someone will tell you that there is a war going on between dark and light. And that's your job, is to fight the dark. Have you been told that?
Mm-hmm.
It's not true. It can't be true. There's no good, there's no bad. So how could it be a war going on unless you create that war in your mind?
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to your thoughts. Pay attention to the thoughts that others want you to take in. Put a shield up for that. Okay? Don't allow that stuff to come in. You get to create your world. You get to create everything. Do you want to buy into this stuff over here? And so if you read into the Bible and stuff, I'll tell you how you can pick things out of the Bible that are good for you. If it's about love, it's good.
Right.
If it's about war, jealousy, hurting someone else, judging, I am God, I'll be the one that judges, it's a lie. Okay? There is no judgment. There's no good and bad, so how can it be a judgment? There's no good and bad, no sins.
Right.
So Jesus didn't die for our sins. That was all man made up. God doesn't have a religion. Now, there was a Jesus, okay? And if you want to connect to Jesus, if that's one of your desires, then we can do that too. We can have Jesus come in, okay? Where's your belief system? Is that something that you need right now for... No. Okay, so no. Unless that entity wants to come through.
Right.
So you do allow for that. You allow for anything. This is the time to allow for anything and expect nothing. The biggest nothing. Some of the times, people who are light workers go back when they're regressed. I don't normally regress people anymore. I ask the subconscious what needs to be done. So with Carol here, who is QHHT, she was taught that we would have to regress everybody every time. Well, no, that's not true. But there are those that need the regression. Okay? They need to see some past lives and review that and release some of the energy there. But usually a light worker is already beyond that. They just need to release it. They don't need to even review it. They're already there saying, I'm ready to release this. I'm ready to change my life. I'm ready to do the forgiveness work for myself and others. Let's do it. It's done in the twinkling of an eye. Or maybe you need to review it and have a personal discussion with someone. A lot of times with cancer patients, this happens. They need to review it and have that personal discussion with the person that they see caused them all this anguish and pain. Okay? Before they release it. Okay? And you're going to get a lot of people that are cancer patients and others coming to do that. Okay? And so this is how you do it. And whatever this is a no judgmental zone. Okay? Your clients, no judgment. Listen to them, yes, because they need to get this stuff out. Ask the questions that help them get it out. Okay? Which is what I'm doing with you. Okay? I haven't started asking questions and stuff, but we got them here. And we're going to ask more questions when we do the session. So, okay. So, when they come to you, understand we have about 5 times that we can check out. Nobody leaves this earth until it's time for them to leave the earth.
Right.
You made a decision for the exact moment in time, everything about it, your appearance, your eye color, your orientation, sexual orientation, your height, everything, your skin, the amount of hair that you're going to have. Wow, that minute. You chose that. Would it be any different for you to now go, well, now I just throw fate to the wind? No. You get to choose. You chose when you're going to check out. Okay? So there's basically 5 times, and it could be more or less, that in your lifetime that you might choose that life is too hectic, too hard for me, I'm ready to check out. No judgment, that's fine. So you've done everything, it's just too hard, you want a do-over. Okay? And that's what you do. You pass over, you wait for all your soul group and stuff that's going to be with you to come into this life again, and it's like in a twinkling of an eye. It's amazing. Okay? And so you all get together, and there's actually counsel there, there's being other entities that help you with it, because light workers want to do it all at one time. So they choose the most difficult life that you could ever even think about. And so, and in the council and everything, they tell you not to do this, okay? But, and then sometimes they tell you, you need to do more. Why don't you think about doing more and stuff? So it varies with each one. But a lot of times light workers want to do even more, okay? They want to just do it all, and they know they can. So they set the scenarios up that put them on the path to do it. That's where you're at. Does that resonate with you? Okay. So, and so you get to choose when you're going to check out. All right? So, no worries, no fear. Yes, your body's going to die, but you don't die.
Right.
And even the scientists know this. So, you know it now because you know that you're God and you're in control of everything. You don't die. Your soul doesn't die. The illusion is that you are alone. Then it's not true because we're all one. The illusion is that you are one and you're not with your body. There is a separation there. You own this body. This is your body. And it's a loving entity. And it's a wonderful thing because, yes, it communicates to you through diseases and stuff, like cancer and stuff and all. It says, hey, look here. You told me to do this to get your attention when you were out of balance, off course. Well, here I am doing it. Okay? Pay attention. All right? And it does that until you finally go, oh, I'm either going to pay attention or I'm going to check out. That's what cancer is about, and autoimmune diseases. Okay, they work the same way. And so your body's going, well, hey, there's something wrong. Pay attention. Same thing with you smash your thumb or finger or something in the door. It goes, hey, there's something wrong. You need to take care of this, okay? And so that's what you do. You take care of it. Or you check out. Cancer's that thing. You call it to you. Everybody thinks it's a war. It's love. It's your love for yourself that you call forward. Because now you're ready to make a decision. Either you're going to change your life and do the work to do that, or you're going to check out and start over. No judgment, nothing wrong either way. Okay? So you can't judge somebody when they come in with cancer and you regress them back. They regress back to the initial cause and everything, and go and they look at everything, they see everything, and they go, I want to check out. Okay? Or they want to think about it and all, because they're not ready to do the forgiveness work and stuff. They're not ready to let go of that. So you met my sister, and So that's along that lines. So she's battling back and forth. She made her life this way, and it was to wake her up. And so now she's awakened. Whatever she decides is okay. Now, if she decides to check out, I'm going to miss her, and I don't want her to do that. But I'm going to allow her that. And I've already had to do this with several family members. My dad died of cancer. My uncle died of cancer. I've had a couple uncles and aunts die of cancer. It's always that way. It's their choice. Okay? Sure, you're going to hurt and feel bad from missing them and everything, but you got to allow them to have their own journey. Don't judge them. You know, you wouldn't want someone to judge you for that. No, do it. Well, you can do it for yourself, but I will tell you that even that's unhealthy, doing the judgmental things. Now, making choices, fine. You see something that you don't like, or you're neutral, okay? Choose any of those things, it's fine, okay? And that's what love is to teach you to make a choice. Choose what makes you happy. So, any questions so far? Okay. All right. So we were talking a little bit about hypnosis. You can't get stuck. And you are in control. All right, not me. I'll guide you in at any time that if you just felt just like you didn't like to do something, or just neutral or anything, it won't happen, whatever it is, okay? If you can pop out of hypnosis at any time that you want to. Whatever you can do in your normal state of being, you can do in hypnosis, okay? So if you wanted to get up and dance, and this is how they do comedy hypnosis shows and stuff, they know this. Anything that you can do in your normal state of being, you can do in trance or in hypnosis. Get that through your head. That also means when you do demonstrations, don't do anything that could possibly be harmful. It used to be that, and there still are hypnotists out there that will do a full body catalepsy. Okay, that's where the body is straight as a board. You can put it between two chairs. Okay, now no harm is done doing that. All right, but they used to do like put bricks on top of them and stuff like that, or sit on them and stuff like that. Okay, so now if that would hurt them during their normal state of being, it will hurt them when they come out. Okay, there are little things that you can do. And one of the things they used to do is to show that someone was deep in trance, they would take one of these long needles and they would stick it through your arm. Okay? And that's okay. All right? If you want to do that, I have other ways of doing this, much more fun and all, and everything. But you put healing. You allow the healing to take place as if it never happened. It's very important if you do something like that, make sure you heal. Make sure that you do healing. Okay. Whether you're going to have people, remember we talked about tattoos? Tattoos and stuff?
Yeah.
Put the healing in. People going to have operations and stuff. All right? Now, you don't have to have operations. Now, that's what I understand when they talk to me. I know I don't have to be operated on and I don't need to take any drugs. Okay? But some people aren't there. Childbirth. Now, the Pope knew from back in the 50s, the Pope at the time, I forget which one it is, but the Pope at the time said there's no reason for a woman to go through childbirth and experiences the pain and suffering. They still do it because you got the doctors out there putting that information out. No, you're going to have nurses, everybody, your friends and stuff. Well, y'all are all through having children, but you're going to have the young people coming to you. Let them know they don't have to have this. It's someone that is putting information into their head and they're buying into it. And so the reality is that it's supposed to be natural, where the mother is connected to the child is connected to the mother, and they talk back and forth. they're deciding how to have the body come out and allow the child to come through, how to make those changes and everything. The child is making changes to itself to come through the cavity, okay, and out. There is no reason for pain. There's no reason for having menstrual pain whatsoever. This is a great thing, okay? All right? So that's only letting someone know that there's changes coming into the body, but they don't have to feel the discomfort from it. They can actually choose how heavy the flow is, how light it is, whatever needs to be done, okay? They can even offset it. Athletes do this all the time. They can go 6, 8 months, a year without having a cycle. I'm not saying do that because that's unhealthy for the body. It needs to for women. You need to cycle.
That's something I'm gonna do.
And then so if they do that, then it shows up later in life that, okay, you did this here, so now we need to take care of some stuff here. So, okay. Getting any ideas for using how to use hypnosis? People that you can use it with? Everybody needs someone to help them. Everybody has problems, so everybody is a client. Everybody's a client. Just start catching fire. Okay. So we covered you can't get stuck and you're in control. Okay. The next thing is that you might tell me something that you don't want me to tell, that you don't want me to know. You will never ever do that. You have so many controls to keep that from happening, because that might be, you might view it as being harmful to yourself. So it's not going to happen. You will never tell me anything you do not want me to know. Second off, I'm not going to let you do it because I don't want to know what your junk is. I got my own junk. I got my own skeletons and stuff. And if you start sharing, I may share mine. Scary aspect. Because I've been around for a long time. And I've been really experiencing life. But if there is something that you do want to work on, we'll work on it. Nothing is taboo. No judgmental zone, okay? If it is something that you want to work with, and your subconscious will tell us, if it's something that you want to work with and it doesn't want to share that information, it won't share it, but we'll still get the work done. Because I know how to access that, and I will do it by saying, okay, all right, so she doesn't have to tell me anything, but you're going to work with her to release this. Is that okay? And of course they want to do that, so the answer is going to come out yes. And that's another thing. When I ask for your subconscious to come forward, okay, that's you. All right, we're all one. So, and the same thing with the angels. The angels are actually us, and we're actually them. Okay, it's just on a different energy level. All right, everything is connected. The chair that I'm sitting in, the chair that you're sitting in, it's actually God. God is everything. It's not this or that. God is everything. So you got control over everything. Whatever your belief system is like, I like the chair, I'm comfortable with it. I always like to bless everything. I'm God, so everything likes to hear me say, thank you, and I bless you. Okay, so you close everything, everything. So you want to do that. So you're not going to tell me anything you don't want me to know. We'll be able to work with whatever you want to release, and it's always about you right now. Okay? So let's see. Let me make sure I get. What about this one? Why I'd like to change this one. This is the only one that I might want to change, is that you won't give me your PIN number you won't give me any information, personal information like that. I might like to have that, you know, that might help me in my travels down the road. That's the only thing I'm thinking, but truly you won't. If I asked you to give me your money and you were in agreement with it, you would give it to me, but after you came out of trance, fully out of trance, you go, come here, Buster. I want to have a word with you. Give me back my money. And when I do a show and everything, a demonstration of hypnosis, one of the most powerful things, everybody's motivated by money, so I like to play with that a little bit. And so, it never has anybody not gotten their money back. Okay? I will just put it to you that way. They were willing to share it at the time, but later on they're going, I'm not willing to share any longer. Give my money back. And you better do it before it gets to that part, because some of them can be rather aggravated that you even did that. Okay? So you always put thoughts out there. You won't be aggravated at all with the hypnotist. You won't be aggravated with me at all. All these things are just fun things. You'll just enjoy them. And that is something that you need to let them know. You don't want people upset with you, so you're not going to do those things that hurt their feelings. You're not going to do those things that make fun of them and stuff. Having a fun time, that's why they're there. Okay? Clucking like a chicken, if they want to do that, fine. All right? Barking like a dog, fine. Well, how about maybe having your favorite animal there with you, if you have a favorite animal, a barnyard animal. And so that is an illusion that you like, and so you do it. Okay? And so if I tell you you're the best dancer in 9 states, that's who you become, and you go and you dance as if you, and it does make those changes too, because you can sing better, because you're now pulling from universal knowledge, universal abilities. So all that comes through. Dancing, singing, talking, giving speeches, whatever comes through. So, 1, you won't get stuck. 2, you won't tell me anything that you don't want me to know. 3, you're not going to give me your money. That's so disappointing. 4, well, on my end it is.
You already got all our money. We're
Okay.
getting more laughs.
So, and 4, what was that? You're not going to lose control. All right. So those are the things. Okay. If y'all would like to take a quick break, we'll go ahead and take a quick break now. When you come back, we're going to discuss the questions you have, and then I'm going to guide you into a deep trance. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I don't know about anybody else, but I kept falling into trance.
I know, because of my voice.
Yeah, I'm so used to hearing it.
Okay, let me pan
Everybody's energy has risen a little bit. Well, let's spike it.
If you want to lose weight, buy the book Food Babe
If you want to lose weight, Cynthia doesn't do hypnosis, but she has friends that do. But Cynthia can help you with the Food Babe.
I think she wants to be the food
For
babe.
nutrition and stuff. Oh, absolutely.
Cynthia.
I do, and so y'all should, she researches, she has people that research stuff for her.
Well, JJ Virgin, too.
Yeah. And if you've heard John Tesh,
Yeah.
okay, John Tesh has a panel of people who research information for him, okay? One of the things, of course, is your companion, all right? And so he says, the reason that we are not with someone is that we're too picky.
Yep, I know I am.
And
Two.
Or choosing.
We're choosing, okay, all right, but maybe if you just put it out there and allow the right person
Right.
to come to you,
Yeah, that's different, because once again, you're going into the energy of allowing.
Yeah.
I start to feel like the show's on, there's always something that I can just like, nope, I can't do without it.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
Oh, but you get to bargain, okay?
Yes.
All right. So you want him to pick up his clothes and everything and put them where they're supposed to be, which I have no idea where that could possibly be because I haven't found a place where I can't put clothes. And so,
There's one place, and it's that
well, I've
hammer.
been told that, but I can't seem to find that place.
Somebody hypnotize you that you can't see the
I
hammer?
don't want that.
This is the point.
I don't that person could have been me. That hypnotized myself so I couldn't find the hamper. So, and what a waste of space. You got to have this one space. I'm open. I'm so open. And then I get to choose. Well, one thing. Did I wear that? Or is that from the clean stuff?
I was thinking, I don't think I have 2 weeks worth of different clothes.
I got more than 2 weeks. I got a month's worth.
Fills up every space, huh?
Yeah.
My clothes will fill up every
I'm like,
space.
we're the same thing on.
Okay, make yourself comfortable. I want you to take one hand, put it right, like Pam's doing. Carol, okay, open your eyes. I know. Okay. No thumb and finger together. Hands on the leg.
No, don't anything.
Right. Eyes open. But you're going to do this with your eyes open. All right? So you're going to put yourselves in trance. Y'all want to do that? Okay? You're going to pick one hand or the other. Look at whichever hand. One hand will tell you which one it wants to do. Okay? All right? Everybody got the hand that's in, I want you to look at the hand that's going to put you in trance. Okay? Put that on your leg. I want it to have contact with your body. I don't want to beat it up. I want you to feel what it feels like as it lifts off your leg. Okay? Continue to stare at your hand. Now in a moment, I don't know when it's going to happen, but you'll feel your hand just lifting off of your leg and coming towards your face. And you don't look at anybody but your hand.
Our eyes have to be open.
Eyes open. I want you to do this with your eyes open.
Okay.
Okay, I know you like to just go. So, I pick my right hand. And you can feel it, don't stop it. Look at your hand. Look at the hand. Look at your hand. I want you to watch the hand as it comes up. Comes up. When it touches you on your forehead, you're going to go into a deep trance. And drops back down, nice, easy, and comfortable. Notice something? You can close your eyes at any time and change your hand. Yeah. Okay. Now, notice when you did that, the surge of energy running from the top of your head, going through your body, and down through your feet, and back up again. It's a wave of exciting energy. It's energizing you. feel that wave of energy, of excitement, you will carry that wave of energy, of excitement, and being awake and being alive for the rest of the session today. You get to choose then when to allow that energy to be released. You can do it in little segments where you can just allow yourself to relax and then completely let it go when you're ready to go to sleep. Okay, coming back up now. I'm going to bring you back to your normal state of being, feeling energized, feeling wide awake, ready to learn new things. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the next number. Eyes open, feeling wonderful, feeling great, energized. 5, eyes open, feeling wonderful, feeling great, feeling energized.
I'll be drinking 5.
She was already so hopped up that she was ready to come out, and that's fine.
Yeah, I was ready to come out.
Don't get upset if someone opens their eyes before you say 5, but do continue to count because the subconscious is hearing you.
Right.
That's interesting.
Yes. So even though part of them said, okay, I'm ready, I'm so excited, my eyes open, I'm excited and everything, don't stop.
Right, because usually I don't want to come out.
Right.
Yeah.
But I jacked you up, so. How do y'all feel?
Good.
Energized?
Yeah.
Great, okay. So, let's continue on now. Pam, let's talk about some of the stuff here. Okay. So, now, I think you know the answer to is hypnosis in alignment with your purpose. I think you know, but by golly, we're going to ask, okay, and find out. And so I'll call your subconscious forward. When we do that, don't wait for someone else to answer, okay? Whatever pops into your head, yes, no, maybe, okay? I don't want to say. Whatever it is fine. However silly things you see that are going on and everything, it's fine. All right? Just tell me where you're at. Talk to me. Let me know what's going on. There are going to be times probably, or maybe not, that they're showing you stuff so fast and your feelings and everything, your emotions and everything are just off the charts, and you can't really tell me what's going on. Just say, I can't tell you right now. Okay? All right. And so, if you go back and it's just pure darkness, don't worry about it. We'll talk about it. Tell me what you're seeing, okay? They're going to take you and show you what's important for you to know in this life that you're leading right now. Okay? And some of this is the questions we will ask. Okay. Will I be a successful hypnotist? I don't know.
I know. I already know that answer, but I'll ask it.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine. You want to ask? They like to giggle and laugh too. You'll find God has a sense of humor.
Oh, yes, he does.
If you got a sense of humor, guess what? God's got it in triplicate.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Or what purpose will align the best with my higher self to bring me the greatest joy? And so, you want the greatest joy? All right, choose happiness for yourself. Every time that you make a choice, brings you into alignment with your higher purpose. You want to be really happy? Be of service to your fellow men in whatever capacity. I'm not saying you have to do it through hypnosis, but that's what you chose, and that's what's going to happen. But there are other times that you're not going to use hypnosis, that you're going to be a help to your fellow man. Whenever you come into contact with somebody, you are to leave them feeling good about themselves. You go into the bank, say something nice to them. Okay? You go get a hamburger from McDonald's, I don't care. You know, say something nice to them. Everybody that comes into your world, they're there for a purpose. Okay? You get to practice being happy. Ah, wow! Did y'all get that? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. How much longer will I need the real estate job to bring me the money I have to move comfortably into my new career? Okay. That's a viable question. They don't like to work with time, and so they'll basically say, whatever it is, you chose that path. I know my sister don't like me telling her this stuff either, you know, because then it puts the responsibility back to you. Raise your vibrational frequency, moves faster. You want to stop doing real estate? Get out there, catch on fire.
I know, do the work and whatever you're doing.
But it's not, it's going to be pleasurable.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the
yeah,
difference.
Yes.
So you're going to find yourself wanting to do this more and more and more and more. Like this you're going to start living and breathing it actually is what it is.
I guess what I need help with is when I'm feeling drawn to do this, but the money is over here that I don't even like doing anymore, but I need that money to get me here.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Wow. Boy, did you put yourself in a box.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Money is energy.
I know.
Okay.
I know that, but
Money, you do not need money. You can't, you are God. I proved that to you. You came in with everything that you need. You got everything that you need. You're here to do the lessons and everything. All right, it's time to release some of the crap that's going on. Some of the stuff they put in that you got to have money, that you need, got to have the need to have money. Okay, you don't need money. The truth is, you do not need money. You are perfect as you are. We've been sold a bill of goods. Okay, the truth is, money is an energy and it needs you. It wants to come to you. Now you put that out. Money needs me. Money wants to come to me because I'm going to use it in a way that makes it happy. Money is an energy. Wants to be happy too. Okay?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
All
You'd
right.
be very happy in my wallet.
It doesn't want to be in your wallet.
It wants it to be
It
rolled
wants to be
out.
used.
Out.
Yeah,
It wants
but
to go.
okay, in my wallet to be used.
Okay. Ah, there you go. Envision that. And close your eyes and envision looking into your purse and seeing all those credit cards with all that money that you have to back up those credit cards, all the money that's there. Look at your bank account and see all that money coming into you. All of it. Okay?
Well, you got me when you say credit cards, because I'm like, credit cards?
And you have the
gosh.
money to back it up.
Yeah.
Did you hear that part too?
Yes, it did, but I'd rather open it up and see all the cash and know that it's all my
Well, cash to me is a burden.
Oh, no.
Credit cards are safer.
Debit card, whatever you want to use. And so I said, look at your bank account and see all that money. You do not need the cash unless you're going out to deal with cash or something. That's different.
I like all
I
of
don't want the burden of carrying around a lot of cash. I have $20 in my pocket, but I got $10,000 in the bank to back it up anytime I want it. And that's what I chose. That's the number. I don't know if I told you that, but that's the number that I chose to have. And now I'm upping it.
I was going to say, now you have to double it.
And yeah. I'm not sure I want to double it. I think I'm thinking around tripling it, though better.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, right. Okay, I think that's what the energy wants to flow to me. That's what I'm feeling. You know, yeah, double the triple, but somewhere in there.
right,
So, yeah.
to feel comfortable.
To feel, yeah, it's okay to feel comfortable. Go ahead and say it. I feel comfortable. Okay, and so the money's going to come to me to put me in my comfort zone, to allow me to be in my comfort zone. So I have exactly the amount of money to pay my bills with this amount that makes me feel comfortable. And for each one,
A cushion, I like it.
right, a cushion.
Yeah.
Okay? To do with however I please, to release it with love out to do the work that it wants to do. Oh my goodness, it'll start rushing into you. Okay?
You
Right?
know what? Now that you said that, I just realized I did that a couple years ago. I said I want a certain cushion in the bank, and it's been there. Yep,
Works.
yep.
Absolutely.
Got the amount that I wanted to make last year. Just about that exact amount. Just a little bit. Yeah.
And whatever you come up with is fine. Okay?
It does work.
It
Yeah.
does work.
Reminding yourself
Yes.
that it does.
Right. And so with you doing all this stuff and everything, it's going to start coming rushing into you. People are going to start coming to you. You're going to be talking about this to everyone. Everyone you come into contact with, whether you're doing it in the real estate business or whatever, you somehow it's going to come out that, you know what, I'm not going to be doing real estate. I'm a hypnotist, and I'm just putting things together to start my business. And then it opens up the door. Oh, really? And so you tell them what you can do for them. It's like when I went to get the suit and everything. Now, I didn't have this on or anything. And all of a sudden, I don't know how it blurted out of my mouth, but it blurted out. I'm a hypnotist, and this is what I do. Okay? And he goes, wow, I have to quit. And this is what he said, I have to quit because my fiance says I have to. And I was thinking about using hypnosis to do it.
Wow. That's so cool.
When we went to get our badges, what did the woman say? I said,
Right. But that day I didn't wear it. It was on a Sunday. So, and I was in shorts and a t-shirt.
yeah.
And I was going by and I said, you know what, I want a new suit.
But we asked her, we said, well, you need to make an appointment to come and see. I said, well, come see Mary. And she just said, oh, well, we're leaving. Well, I saw her son's name, and we just talked about him a little bit, about him being stressed because he's going to a university to play football. And I said, well, he needs to get with us.
What an opening.
Well, they were leaving
So
they were leaving this morning. And then she told us about the graduation class at Southfork just had a hypnotist there
Oh my
for
gosh.
their graduation.
Oh, wow.
And she said the kids loved it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
oh, absolutely. I mean,
Was that
and-
Anita?
Huh?
Was that Anita? Because she was.
The lady at the front desk?
Yeah.
Yes, it was whoever I was talking to
Yeah,
on the
that's
phone,
her.
and she was like,
Yeah.
she sounded excited.
Yeah.
She's, oh, I did Mary's.
Yeah.
So,
catch on fire. It's all up to you.
Mm-hmm.
However fast you want it to come, however slow you want it to come, you get to choose. And you saw all the possibilities of it coming fast, coming slow, coming in between, or not at all.
I
Which-
like that part.
And pick the one that resonates with you. That makes a change in you. You catch fire and you go out and watch the smoke.
Yeah.
Because that's what's going to happen with each one of you. And you can already feel it. You're already excited about it. You're already excited. You already got people you're talking to, and you haven't even finished the course. But you already are hypnotists, aren't you? Each one of you can do this. Each one of you can do this little stick. And so with the lady with the badge, you could have said to her, how would you like to try it? Or would you like to try it? And I know you're under stress. Everybody has stress. Would you like to see what it feels like to have no stress? Yes. Well, come here.
I was going to suggest you give her one of your cards.
Yeah, I did.
Whatever you want. You know what? You can do the ambiguous one, but I like to do an instant one, or a very quick one. The one that I like is the hand ambush, because it really catches them off guard. And you start it off with, I want to thank you. That's all you got to get out. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Look at the hand. Close your eyes and relax. Close your eyes and sleep. Your legs are strong beneath you and keep you in perfect balance. Put your hand on and rock them. You don't have to. Boy, is it strong. You know, and you just put them into the vortex, and they're spinning down, and they're going, oh. What's that? Catch fire. It's up to you how fast you want it to work. All right? You're the one who puts out blocks or removes them. So, your choice. Okay. All right. Do I have any health issues that need immediate attention? Oh, let's just leave that part off and just work with, do you have any health issues? Okay? Do you have any health issues? Why would you say that? If you know you have health issues, then tell me what they are.
Well, I'm not sure.
How about this? Someone's told you that you possibly could have health issues. You don't feel like you have health issues?
This area here talks to me, or just twinges every now and then. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay. Anything that happens in your body is talking to you. Okay? So ask. Is that the only thing?
Well, yeah, I feel like it's my liver. I'm not sure why.
Something there with your liver. Okay. So she's using her intuition. All right. And so part of it, she wants to know. All right. So she's asking for a prover. Well, we're going to get it. Okay. They'll either say, no, we just wanted to get your attention. Yes, there's something that needs to be worked with. Then I'll ask, can we release it now? Is it okay to work with it? And we'll do that. And that's exactly how I say it. I have to get permission from you, your higher self, because some of the stuff they don't want to work with. You're not ready for it. Okay? Don't worry about anything. Everything will be as it should be. What blocks must I release to allow abundance? She put A and then a space in there, and I'm going, abundance. Abundance. You want to release abundance? Okay. Jump up, let's see your buns dance. Come in, what the heck? Oh, God. Okay, and then wealth, love, health, and happiness. Okay, health goes up with the other one, and happiness you get to choose. I told you how to do that. You want happiness? Choose it.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Are you happy?
Yeah,
How do you feel?
happy.
Of course she's happy.
I thought I could trick her, but no, she got on the happiness train, so, okay. Okay, we work with the love. Now, when you say love, I am assuming your companion, that was meant there, love?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that,
we
and
did
not just about the family.
the family too, okay. Are you having issues with your family?
Just, they aren't where I am. No.
Nobody's where you're at. Well, no, that's not true. There are those that are at the same level and everything.
Yeah, I would like them to be more on the same level, or at least
You want them more on the same level?
or at least understanding of my level and not making fun of me, not putting me down because I'm up here and they're here.
Who cares?
Well, I do, because they're
Stop
my
it.
children.
Stop it. I'm so glad to hear you say that. My son is the same way.
Stop it. You're not here for anybody's approval but yourself. Don't buy into that. They want you to buy into it. They want to control you. Do you want to be controlled?
No, and then I don't want them to control me.
Oh, well.
I don't. I just want them to come up. I want them to come up because it's so happy. happy.
Okay, so how do you
Because
do
I'm so much
that? I'm gonna
happier.
tell you how to do that.
Our example.
Change yourself.
How?
Right. Continue to do that. That changes them. Understand it's your free will, and whether and your circle and everything, either they're going to have to step away, okay, and allow for that, okay, or they're going to come in. You're going to make changes in yourself. That makes changes in the relationship. That makes changes in them. Choose the best for you, and it works for them too. You are an example. Okay? This is stuff that your parents told you, or you've heard someplace before, words of wisdom, okay? They're true. Now, they don't want you to know about the part that you got free will and you don't have to do what they tell you to do or they try to make you do, okay? They don't understand the concept that you can go through life without hurting anybody, without taking advantage of anybody, okay? Because it's still that energy out there and people want to explore that. So if you let them explore it with you, that's yours, your journey. Or I'm telling you, there's a better way. Give it back to them and let them go explore it with somebody else. That's not your stuff. That's their stuff. That's their junk. Okay? All right. Well, health is always the big one. So. Oh, love. Did I forget that? Everybody does that. Okay, items of issues to work on vision 2020? Yes, okay. So, of course, you chose right now to be right here with the eyesight that you got, and for reasons, okay? So, are those reasons, those contracts done with? If they are, well, you don't need to have poor eyesight. Everything can be healed. I don't know of anything that can't be healed. And now,
So when our contract over, doesn't that mean we're done?
No.
yes, when your contract is over, it means that you're done with it, but you still, if you don't release it, and you can't just say, because you're doing it with your conscious mind, all right, I release it. If it was that easy, everybody would be doing it, and everybody would be changing. No, you need help with it. And so people need to come to you. They need help with it. You're going to have to seek out other people to help you. This is not the last time you're going to do a session. This is not the last time you're going to do hypnosis with anybody. And so I will tell you, anytime that the hypnotist is asleep to you, you do have free will. If he says something you don't like, guess what? He doesn't like it. Okay? You can stay in trance, reject it, or if it's really something that you really don't like, you just come out of it and say, hey, bud, you know what, that's really garbage. Let's do something else. Okay? But you're going to be so far advanced with these guys that unless you use someone in group like us with hypnosis, they don't even have a clue what they can do. You're going to have to educate them. Just like me. I'm here educating Mary, and Mary's going to help you with my job.
Well, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, y'all together. So pick the one that vibrates at the highest level. Why go to someone that doesn't even have a clue?
Right.
Unless you educate them. So you want somebody to work with you and everything, find somebody, educate them. Send them to me. I'll knock them out for you. We'll fix it a little bit for you. Okay. So yes, we'll do the 2020. And that's for anybody here. Hearing, same thing. All right? I had my hearing changed. I can tell you for sure that works. I was in Arkansas. You have to be very specific what you ask for too, by the way. And you ask for this, okay, well, that's what you get. It's like what that TV commercial about genies. You have to be very specific. I want $1 million.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you get a million for a year or something.
It works the same way.
Yeah.
So I'm going, you know what? I want my hearing. I want my hearing to be equal in each ear, and for me to hear at the level that I normally that would be normal for me. Okay, and I just turned it over like that. And so that was done, and I think about. I didn't even notice it until about a day later. I'm sitting there talking to a friend of mine at the conference and everything, and I'm on this side. I had an accident. There are no accidents. I was diving, and I used to be a dive instructor, and so one of the people off of West Palm Beach, I dropped down. They didn't bring up the little grappling hook that was attached to the flag and everything. So I told my mate was supposed to bring it up with him. He didn't do it. Okay? So now his airtime, everybody's airtime is out. I'm the only one left that hadn't had any airtime. And so I had to let my mate put on the dive gear, drop me off. Well, he couldn't get it right. So I was bounce diving. I dived down like a rock, and then see that I missed it, and then it was off. I popped right out as fast as I could come back up. I did that so many times. I did it 5 times that I injured my ear. Okay? So I lost hearing out of it. And it messed up the little tube and everything. It all started really bad. Okay, so here I am. I'm sitting there talking to my friend. We're outside, and it's a really nice night and everything. And we're just having a normal conversation. And it just dawned on me. Wow, she's talking to me in my deaf ear. I hear her perfectly. So I jump off. I go to the other side. And so she was like a little confused and everything. And so I jumped up, go to the other side, and I continued the conversation. We talked. I jumped up, went back to the other side, jumped back. I did that about 3 or 4 times, and finally the door, and I go, "You can't believe this. I hear out of both ears the same." And I still do. Okay? I can equalize my ears. It was very difficult for me to equalize my ears. I can equalize my ears perfectly. Well, now, there was something that was going on this whole time, was the high buzzing of them downloading the stuff. Okay? And no one knew then. They knew what it was coming from, and so it's them downloading, and it's constantly with me downloading that information, so I got that high buzz all the time. All right? Well, I could have asked for that to be removed, but I didn't think about that part of it. So you have to be very specific with it. They would have stopped it, okay, if I'd asked for it, and they do stop it. When it's time for me to go to sleep, I am not aware of it whatsoever. I have a completely different body. All changed. Barbara, are we sleeping? I've been raising up and down my voice, so you wouldn't do that. I don't know if y'all noticed that. I normally talk on other.
Yeah.
What you do? But Barbara, you're not getting enough rest. Are you
No, I'm not.
sure
I'm not getting
that you want to do this Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to be rested and everything.
Well, she's sure.
Okay. Okay.
Look into my eyes. You are sure.
What, y'all want to deal with my sister?
No.
So I'm sure.
Okay, all right.
I'm getting the group energy.
All right, there you go. Charge yourself. Okay. So yes, you can fix hearing. I've done this many times with eyesight, or changing colors of your eyes. Okay. Now I suggest that y'all don't do it. But if that's really something that you feel necessary, which my oldest granddaughter did, and I did it with her, changed her eyes all the way up to changing them to being red.
Yeah, I think one time, just for the hell of it though, I would like to have one violet purple and one piercing green.
Oh, yeah, that's what she said. I'm not doing that. Do I look like a carnival ride?
Then you can put
No,
alien. That is an alien.
Look, I've already got people
That's
going,
an alien.
I don't want to look in your eye. Yeah, I really want to do that?
My daughter's mermaid tail.
That would be cool.
I would love it for one day to have that really pretty purple,
Can
like
she
that
do it for
glass.
herself?
Oh, that is,
And one
You
green
can
one.
imagine yourself,
One
you're
green,
gone.
one purple.
no, your conscious mind would interfere with that.
Oh.
Your subconscious mind would interfere with that because it already knows that you made these contracts to come in at this. You're going to have someone to do some bargaining. Ah!
I'll bargain.
Yeah, I bet you will. Now, will your subconscious bargain too? That's the thing.
But she's clever.
Everybody has to be in alignment. For this to take place, everybody has to be in alignment. And when I say everybody, that's everybody concerned, okay?
Right.
Even those that will come in contact with you. So if her mother had, my daughter had said no, it wouldn't have happened, okay? Because she's part of it. But she said, oh, go ahead. I'm like, all right. So anyway, we did that. So anything is possible, okay? God, I can't believe the time is going.
And I've got to go get my tags, so I definitely have to leave here by
Okay.
4.
It closes at 5.
All right, so we're gonna have to do the session
I
tomorrow.
don't want to.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Or we can go over, but I want everybody to, well, you've been through a session, I was gonna say, it's basically you and Carol and Barbara needs to go take
Well,
care of
she's got
something.
till
So,
4:15.
and you will see us do a
Right, I
session.
got till 4, like
She's got
4.
till
I can
It's
do
only
it.
like 10 minutes from here.
Yeah, I know.
But the thing of it is, I'm gonna tell you, when we do this,
Yeah,
okay, it's at least an hour.
I know, but
Right.
What do you know?
I'm not saying a word.
Okay. Just want to know what you know.
You,
And then, so I don't want to cheat her of what she's
oh,
about
I
to
know.
You
That's
know?
why I think we should start doing sessions in the morning. Instead of 1.
Y'all can do it whenever time you want to.
No,
During
there's
Monday.
next week.
Oh,
Oh, starting next week? Yes. That's
Instead of waiting till 1, we should.
right. No, that's different. We can actually, if y'all are in agreement, the only reason I say 9:30 is to give any extra time to get here.
No, I mean the session. Like what you're doing right now.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
saying that we could come in and just start it right away,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
session right away
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You Gabby women.
Well, since God is driving my car.
You go, Annie. So yes, so tomorrow we're going to go, and and Annie, you can come whenever you want to. I know it's a distance for you. Does everybody know where it's at now?
The Palm City thing?
Yeah.
I don't.
it's, okay, it's
Just give me the name of the church. I'll read it.
Emmanuel Lutheran
All right, I'll write it down.
I think.
In Palm City.
in Palm City on Martin Downs Boulevard.
If everybody knows Martin Downs Boulevard is, you come over the old Palm City Bridge. It's going to be on the right-hand side after you pass the first stoplight. You'll go over a little creek with the little handrails and everything, and you'll see it right on the
You'll
right-hand
see it,
side.
it'll be right there. Well, depending if the tents are up yet or not, so. But it's very treed.
What
It's a
time
nice
is it?
little-
8 o'clock, is 8 o'clock okay?
Yeah, that's
Let's meet there at 8 o'clock, and,
8 o'clock?
At the latest.
wow, that's surprising. You said you wanted to start early, hello?
Sessions, not 8 o'clock?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
Democracy.
yeah.
He said between what do you say?
7 and 8.
Yeah, 7 and 8.
So 8 o'clock,
So 8 o'clock.
so I'm gonna be there between
People will be
7:30 and 8.
Right, people will be there getting there. Because they have a green market, you know, they have vegetables and stuff like that, so people. And, okay, this is one.
I want to finish some of the questions so we don't have to do
All right.
Okay.
Alright, so, healthy teeth and gums, oh, absolutely. Stop grinding, oh, absolutely.
Oh, he did
What's the clenching teeth?
Wow,
When you
what's
sleep?
what?
It says, oh, clenching.
Clenching.
She needs to stop clenching her teeth.
Clenching and
You have you have a beautiful penmanship. You like this.
It was probably
Do you
still-
write? I don't even write anymore.
Sometimes I switch back and forth,
Print.
writer,
I
friend,
never-
writer,
Even when
friend.
it says
Sometimes.
sign.
Well, this is a combination of everything. Hair is now age 35, body is age 45. Oh, that's what you want.
That's what I want.
Okay, well,
Like you did with,
You
yeah.
want my-
yes, of course.
that and the
I
address.
assume that's hair, it looks like HAIA, but
I
I
told
think,
you that I should read them because you were going
I think that's an R.
to know.
Hair.
Okay, bladder is tightened and naturally lifted into its proper place, of course. Okay,
Every
that's
woman
fine.
is
Is the camera on?
Every woman
Yes,
that's ever had a
cameras
child
on.
wants that.
Organs are all healthy and functioning properly, of course. Psychic abilities open wide. I've done that already. Did I do that with everybody? We did that yesterday. I opened everybody's
Well, I
psychic
didn't
abilities.
open. So you work more on that with my subconscious.
Okay, I'll do that. As long as you are in agreement that you're going to do, that you're going to allow that to happen. So you somehow decided things have to be this way. Stop doing that. Just allow. And how did I tell you to allow?
Get rid of that block. To allow it.
Wherever you're at, your belief system has already changed. You've already made those changes. You were way over here. Now look where you're at now. You're way over here. Your intuition, you have already been using it. And so you continue to use it. It's like an organ.
Well,
Okay.
I guess what I'm gonna get to where Mary is. That's where I wanna be.
What if that's not your calling?
Oh, I want it to be. I can
Well, you
change
better
that.
ask
I
and
can
see if
change
that's it.
that, but I can change that.
Right, yes, it's not written in stone or anything.
I talked to my girlfriend last night, and I was telling her about you and the way the meditation and the clown thing and everything. And I said, you know, this girl Pam, I said, I just loved how she did the meditation. It was just flowing. And I literally told her that last night, and I said, I see her as having great potential in this. And that's what I said.
Every one of y'all are awesome.
I know, but I was just, you know, I'm.
Intuitively.
Yeah, intuitively, it was like, I felt like she's gonna really do something with this, and that's just what I felt.
Okay, communication skills, clear and precise, finding the words easily.
Yeah, clear
You
and
want that,
precise,
you
but I
want
wanna
that to
find
be
the
open
words
to you.
easily.
So the more that you do this, the more that you go out and play with it, the more gets released. It's like an organ. You have to exercise it. That's why
But I-
your mind is just so dirty.
Well, it wasn't necessarily just for this. Yeah.
So that's a tease, all right? And there's nothing wrong with any sexual thoughts or anything that you
Oh,
have.
that's so
Don't
nice
let
to know.
someone beat you up and anything. I just wanted you to feel good, to feel happy and everything.
Even if you were thinking about what you were thinking about.
It doesn't matter, okay? God is God.
Right.
Is he embarrassed of what he has or she has? I don't think so. It's the others trying to put their opinions and make you conform to their ideas, their morality.
Well, I just pictured all our organs exercise.
Oh, that's cute. And so, that's a good thing. That's a good
You said
thing.
you're not visual.
Now I can see my liver doing the little shimmy dance and stuff. My Kelly's going. Like a little Mexican. Okay. All right. If you have anything else? Okay, body to be naturally toned and tightened, no need to do workout. Oh, you are really... Okay, if you don't want to do it the easy way, then so be it, do it the hard way.
What?
You will find work that tones your body.
Right.
You're saying you don't want to go do the workouts, don't want to go to a gym and stuff, that's fine. Your subconscious is going to find a way to do the workouts.
Well, no, don't be putting me in manual labor.
Is that with the manual or? But yeah, and so I don't exercise
Me
and
neither.
anything. I went from over 300 pounds on down, and
Yeah.
I do whatever I want. So you're wherever your happiness is, okay. So you're going to find happiness in then maybe power walking and stuff with friends and stuff, and doing discussions and everything. And as they you go to sleep. Oh, I'm sorry. That didn't hurt a bit. Okay. Y'all are so funny. I love it.
This should be the last one.
No, dry mouth and lip. Is that leap or lip?
Right.
Or is it legs? Oh, it's legs! Alright. Will my children and grandchildren awaken?
I added that one.
That's their journey.
I know.
Okay? But you can help them with
I
that.
don't know when.
But why don't you help them with it? When they find out what you're doing and everything, and you go, hey, look what you can do, your hands stuck to the wall, and stuff like that, it gets their imagination going, and it awakens them. And maybe you are that here right now for, yes, you are. Okay. They just said that. Okay. So, and what do you feel? What did you feel? Right then, you felt yes or no.
Yep. I'm neutral.
You felt neutral? Really? Wow, that was interesting because it was like definite. This is what you're doing. This is going to help them awaken, and they're waiting for you to finish it.
I can't. Well, I think maybe it's when you said that, I got a vision of my one grandson who I felt has always been more special, not more special as a human being, but like he's here
Right.
to make a huge
Make a
difference.
difference. That's right.
And
You're
I
waiting
saw
on
me working with him.
it. Yeah. So then what was the answer again? It was neutral? Was that right? How about the misunderstanding and something in the translation? I don't know. Okay. All right, let me turn this off now because we're pretty much done and everything.
I have a story.
Let me get this off first. Let me get this off.